text and dragon, I guess, coat of arms or whatever you want to call it. They're going to sit right there. Welcome back, guys and girls, to another part on our trunk build for Dad's Toy Garage on Project Judith Ann. It's a 1973 Toyota Celica. Today we're going to be playing with magnets, vinyl, and this is not vinyl for doing graphics. This is vinyl for doing upholstery, and glue. So let's get started, let's have some fun, and let's get her done. Alright, I am getting ready to do the first piece of vinyl covering, and underneath here we got the rear tail panel section minus the tail light covers. I'm going to start vinyl wrapping that, and it should be a good time. Let's get her done. Back tail panel is all wrapped up, ready to go in the car. So I went ahead and I mounted up this piece. It's there to stay. And that'll be the look of the whole trunk, guys. Been working on the panels that I'm going to actually do the vinyl trimming on for this trunk, or vinyl wrapping. And I figured out a system that will keep everything hidden. It's a magnetic system. This is actually just held in with magnets, and this is a piece of plastic. I think you call it ABS or something like that. And we're gonna put foam on here, wrap it with vinyl, and that'll be pretty awesome. So let's get it off of there. So you can see in there, got all the little magnets held on with screws. In the back of it, just a couple backing plates where the magnets catch on to. And they're just a little hollow magnet. You can use these screws here, 5x5/8 with the taper on there. That's the style of screw head we have in Canada, for those of you wondering about the square on there. I believe it's called a Robertson. Initially I was planning on wrapping my plastic trims in foam and then vinyl, but I got some ABS pipe cement here, just this stuff, and it's holding them quite well. So what I'm doing is, because I didn't plan to do it this way initially, is I'm doing a rubbing of it with crayon and paper. You can see it's starting to come out here. This will show me where to just kind of dimple drill so that they can sit flat against each other. And we'll wrap it that way. I think that'll work more after the look I'm going for. We'll try this and cross our fingers, hope it works. So basically now we have dimples drilled in here. They're going to compensate for all of these. We'll go on here. It'll hold itself in place. It should get nice and tight. So here's my press, holding the parts together. Basically, I'm sandwiching it between a piece of MDF and the floor and 2 pails of gun wash. So that should hold. I think we're good there. I've got this baggage compartment all done, ready to vinyl wrap. So that's it there. And we got this one here. So I think we're going to do some vinyl wrapping. And my plan is to cover layer of foam on here. It'll cover these rivets. And then black vinyl. And the foam, where do we have that? Just this thin stuff here. So what I'm going to do is load up the upholstery glue. Spray this side and that. Same there. Let them dry. And I don't know if I've shown that yet in this video. This is what I'm using, the Weldwood contact adhesive for Orlando top and trim. So you spray it on, and the nice stuff about this is when it's ready to go, it's not tacky at all. So we'll put it on there, we'll get them on and trimmed off. All right, guys, we got this and this. These are the metal doors. They're wrapped in foam on the outside, and I've got the black vinyl there. So I've got the glue. We're gonna give it 10 minutes and we'll come back and adhere it to that. All right guys, I just finished wrapping both the rear baggage compartment doors. So I think they turned out pretty good. This one just needs a wipe down. It's a little bit of an older piece of that vinyl, but once I get those back pieces done, the trim panels, we can put these in there to stay. All right guys, girls, we got the side panels upholstered. And I'm not sure, I might rig up something that we can do on the back side of these, but these are the tops. So here are the side panels. Right now it's just the rubber protective mat in there. Carpet will go over top of that. But they both open up. Don't need a good clean yet. So yeah, that's fully functional, ready to go. So I have yet to make in here taillight covers and the 3 panels that'll go on the back. So we're getting close, guys, and then we'll put a border around the edge of the carpet. So here's the second taillight cover. It's done. We've got it wrapped up. Let's go stick it in the car. There's the other one in there. Well, there they are. Taillight panels are installed. That means the last panel to make is this guy. All right, guys and girls, I've been thinking initially I was going to get all fancy with the trunk, and I thought, well, cleaner's better. But as I looked at the big open space, having just the text and the little dragon emblem, it felt like this would be very big. So I came up with 2 drawings here just so I can get a visual on it. I think I'm liking a little bit wider. This will be matching to the seat upholstery. And then right around here on the regular black vinyl, it's going to be puffed up a little bit extra with the foam, just so that this adds a little bit of depth between the 2 different materials. So I think that's what we will try. I traced out on a piece of cardboard the shape that is the backing of this, so we have that in here now. The other thing I did was I popped these emblems out of here so that I could get the exact mounting. So then first I lined up the back 2 studs here with this so it sits just low enough. I don't want it to sit any higher, but as low as possible. Like these studs are going to come through the back side of this panel. So when they come through, they can't hit the backing board here. And I know that was dead center. So I did that. Then I lined up those 2 holes on the bottom, and then I just drilled and then drilled out the 4 on top here. And yeah, now I won't push them in right now, but they will fit right there and right there. So that'll sit center of the rear tail panel. Also having this drawn out on here, now I know where I can drill to put my magnets. So what you'll see right now is a bunch of holes in here. That is going to locate each magnet. It also allows me to where to rivet the steel. So I know like each of these, there's going to be a magnet right behind that spot. And to get them perfectly lined up, I got this thing in place. I've got locating marks right there. So then I just drilled through each one with the right size drill bit. And that drill bit is a size that allows me to put these screws in here. They're 5 by 5/8 with a tapered head. And that'll fit the magnet and locate the magnet and keep it secure. So once those are on there, we can fasten some steel strips. So let's get those magnets attached. So this is the center section panel. I've got metal along here. These are the strips that the magnets are going to catch on. I've also, this bottom one, all it does is brace it up a bit and keep this tight. So let's go snap it in the car and see how it works. So that holds really good, guys. Even pushing against the backside, it's got a lot of strength, and we got a pull tab to release it. Comes right off. That way I can still access in the trunk here wherever I need. Got the fuel tank, battery. So we'll have a separate battery one and a separate one for the emission stuff that I moved to the trunk. And I've just got little lines in there to line her up. So that works really well. Then I got these templates here. I believe this one was on this side. This one was here. So those, they'll come out on their own. I can still access the battery like I need to, when I need to. And the rug will sit on top of here. And like I said earlier, we will only need this pull tab. We won't need ones on the side because I got these guys to pull right there. So next step for this one is to cover it. I should show you guys something else right away. There's a bit of a rough view of the Sleeka Text and Dragon in there. They're kind of just barely sitting there right now. So there they are, the Sleeka and Text and Dragon, I guess coat of arms or whatever you want to call it. They're going to sit right there. And so potentially in this area here, we'll have a little bit of a design that will match the seat insert, just to break it up a little bit. I don't want to overdo the design in here because it's a small space. We'll keep it simple. So right here are the designs I'm working on. The wider one and the narrower one. Kind of gives you an idea. We'll get the design in there is what I'm thinking at this point.